Hello from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Good to see you all on a Monday morning. It's Monday afternoon by now. It's very sunny today and nice out here. A little bit of breeze. Really, really nice day. So, hi. Can you believe that this channel started on June 16th, 2023? So we are 2 years old. I just can't believe it. I woke up and I thought, I hate to do it because I'm a little embarrassed, but I've got to look back and see where I came from. And my very first video, I had I have that up, and I have my first live stream. And I want to play just a couple of little a couple clips or just a minute or two of each one. Oh my God. Isn't it's hot here and I hate it. Oh, I wish it was hot here because I really want to go in the pool. my 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 joints and my muscles really need some swimming going on. So hi. Oh, thanks, Lilac. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. And if you're watching on the replay, please give me a comment. I love to hear from you all. And like I always say, and it's true, I read every single comment and I really try to reply to everyone. Hey, Heat My Shorts is here. And I have my fabulous mods and friends. Arkansas Flamingo. Of course, Giorgio is in the back. Hey, Jojo. A girl. Hi there. So good to see you. I love Aaron's appearance. I'm so glad Kelly put that in here. I love it. That is awesome. I think I saw Kelly in here. I'm scrolling up. There she is. Thank you, Kel. Love you. So good to see you, everyone. Joel McCoy, hey there. Been 2 years. Time flies. Yep, that is true. And I was thinking of all the input I've gotten over the years. I can say that now, right? Over the years, the 2 years. And I've gotten so much great input from all of you, a lot of you. And I take every bit of criticism, constructive criticism, and I really try to weigh it. And Joel has given me, I wouldn't call him critical, but he's given me so much great advice, and so many of you have, and I really do take it in. And I just realized I touched my hair. I'm really trying not to do that. And one piece of advice is someone told me that I should invest in a barrette. I don't own a barrette. So, someone was like, giving me all advice about my nervous habit and all that. So I don't have a barrette, but I thought, maybe I'll start a Go Fund Yourself for a barrette, right? So how do you like that, guys? No? What do you think, George? You like it? All right, I don't think I can take myself seriously. All right, I'll just try not to touch my hair. How's that? I know it's a mess. All right, well, you think that was bad, guys. Oh, wait till you see my first video. I know you guys will be. Oh, you like it, Itchy? You think it's pretty? Rock it. All right. Okay. All right. Let me. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. But there it is. This is June of 2023, 2 years ago. I'm staring off into space. and watch my eyes. It's just so funny. Okay. It says, "Welcome to my channel." See if I got the volume up. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you're all here. And thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed so far. I really appreciate it. I am just touched and overwhelmed by all the support, and I just wanted to come on and say hello and give you an idea of what to expect here at Coffee Cults and Crafts, or Triple C as I like to call it. I would love it to be a safe space, a comfortable place to come and hang out and maybe learn some things. Of course, everyone knows, I think most people know that I love to crochet. So we'll probably, and I'm making a theta potato right now. We'll probably have a little craft. I'm going to go forward a little bit, but yeah, so I show my crocheting and talk about cult, a different type of cult. I would like to have some short videos and things that are on my mind to share with you. And, they can be a little bit serious sometimes. So I like to have a shot of JD with it, meaning joking and degrading. So that's where the lives come in. We have the 4 notorious nutty. So yeah, that's when we did the Nutty Never Ends. But my very first live, I want to show you that, is with my buddy Clearwater Chad. I saw him in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but I'll play a minute. I'll play a minute of that, and I explain why he's on there with me that day. It's pretty funny. We're just hanging out. We decided to do a spontaneous live because Chad had a date with another channel creator, and they stood him up. So I'm like, yeah, you're stuck with me tonight, Chad.
I'll always go on with
We're just
Marilyn.
hanging out. Yeah, and Chad got stood up. We're playing a little drinking game.
Chaz, this is having a little treat here.
Oh, okay. I'll hide the beer.
Hi.
Hey, hey, Chaz. The beer. Hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
Hey, good.
What does he got?
Whole thing of freezies.
Ooh, freezy. And then we were, so we had a little Chaz on, and then we were talking about
it was a big thing.
Blast
But
from the past. How do I get on that rabbit hole? We see some blast from the past there. Mark Headley and Juliana Bittencourt back in the day. There's my hubby before he started his channel. He was just Duncan Honig. Now he's free as an eagle. Yeah, so a lot has happened. It's been wild. So, and here we are 2 years later. Hey, Nancy. Nancy Alley's here, another fabulous mod and friend. Good to see you all. Yeah, some of the name. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, well, there's quite a history, right? It's wild. It is wild. So, run again. Time flies when you're having fun. Absolutely. So I've got some stuff to show you. I got some pictures. I got some crafts. I got like food art that I've been doing. I've been crocheting, still working on. I finished the white blanket for my son's girlfriend. She loved it. I gave it to her yesterday. A nice like kind of fleecy blanket. And then I'm still working on this. I've got like half of the trim done. So that should be done in another day or 2. And then I've starting things as I go along here. Okay. And so I decided that I wanted to try my hand at making like a chenille, a very like plushy thing for the baby. So it's supposed to be a teddy bear. I haven't put a face on it yet, but yeah, so it's pretty soft. I have to stuff it a little bit so it would stay upright, but maybe I put a little too much stuffing in it, but it's pretty soft and it's cute. And I decided the baby needs some stuffed animals. So I thought I would crochet some. And thank you all so much for all your support. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. So many of you have reached out and also not only given, support, but thoughts and prayers and everything for my daughter and the 3 little ones. Oh, thank you, Ren, again. I got to put a face on it, but I thought I would show you anyways. But yeah, it's so funny because I was thinking, my kids think I hate stuffed animals because I used to be like, you guys have too many stuffed animals. They're everywhere. And then I go into my daughter's house. I'm like, where's all the stuffed animals? I'm like, I guess I'll make some. She's like, really? But yeah, they don't have any. Who's having a baby? Hey, Kelly. Actually, it's for my daughter's little foster baby. she got 3 foster kids, kind of dropped at her house, and she's not officially a foster parent, but it was through a kinship program that they do, and they really try to place children with family members, and we're very distant family members, but I guess they'll take anything. So yeah, it's the children of my daughter's cousin, who is my step nephew. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so it works. And those kids deserve a break. Yeah, thank you, Joel. So glad we can help. Yes, this community is so amazing, and it really motivates me to give back. I really want to give back. I'm going to start crocheting for the foundation again. I really want to. How old are the 3 kids? They are 10 months, the baby girl, and then there's 2 little boys. They will be 4 and 5 soon. They're 3 and 4. And believe it or not, the last week in July, my anniversary is on the 26th, and the week before, I can't remember the exact dates. It's like almost like every other day that week. All 3 of their birthdays are in July, the 3rd week in July. So I guess I got to get crocheting. And yeah, so they're all going to be there'll be 1, 4, and 5 in July. So I'm really excited about that. We'll have like a big kind of water. So many of you bought like water toys for them. Haley has a nice big fenced in yard. So we'll have a blast for their birthday. It's your July 26th. That's my anniversary. Yeah. We'll be married 28 years. Oh my God. Yeah, and the kids, one of them is on the 25th. I think it's the oldest one is on the 25th, and then before it is like their birthday. So, yeah, yes, there's an Amazon wish list. Yeah, no pressure. If you had extra, that's okay. Candy bar, thank you for the thought. Seriously, we are overwhelmed by the generosity, and we're so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But anyways, okay, what did I have to show you next? Oh, I know. I want to show a little bit of the protest from yesterday, but before that, I want to show you some pictures. Okay. So Nancy Ellie sent me some more of her diamond art. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love cardinals. Reminds me of people that have moved on, right? They say when you see a cardinal, it's when a loved one, someone you've lost, coming to you and saying hello or visiting you. I love it. So there's that, and this I'm gonna try to blow it up a little bit. It's oh sorry, I didn't mean to do that. What happened? I'll fix it. Sorry about that. I always do stuff like that. I was trying to make it bigger and I ended up getting rid of it. Okay. There we go. We can bring it back up. Okay, I guess I couldn't blow it up, but this is the next one. And I had to ask Nancy if this was diamond art because I maximized it and I couldn't see the little beads. And I was like, wow, that is so good because it just all blends in. I couldn't see the little tiny beads. Thank you, Heat. Hope my American friends are staying safe. Yes. There's a lot going on politically, which is pretty scary. I know. We can talk about that a little bit. I don't really talk politics, but we can talk safety. That's okay. So this is something I've been working on. This is my little side craft. I was kind of bored when Duncan left for the week. He was gone about 4 or 5 days, and I wasn't really cooking myself meals, but I decided I wanted to try my hand at this. He's not a big cheese eater. He'll eat like mild cheddar and mozzarella, but my daughter loves this kind of stuff and her husband, so I decided to make them a platter to bring to them. And the kids ate a lot of it too. And they've got some older my daughter has some older stepkids that are her husbands. So yeah, so everybody was munching on it. So this was my first try at charcuterie. I don't know. My friends call it cootie boards or coochie boards. But yeah, so there's that. And then I made one to bring yesterday. So this one, Staceberia said, I don't know if she's in here. Staceberia said there wasn't enough cheese. So I made this one much more cheese forward. So I had 4 kinds of blocks, little cubes of cheese. Those were, I think, Monterey Jack, Colby Jack, Colby Jack, and then some kind of, I think, cubed Swiss and mild cheddar, something like that. And then this is Gruyere, and this is blueberry goat cheese with candied lemon peel. And I think this is just mozzarella with a prosciutto. And I don't know, what do you guys think about these meat roasts? So I was practicing making meat roses. This sounds kind of gross, but it was kind of fun. It was interesting. You fold them over a champagne glass and kind of squish it together. And then you take the champagne glass and you just tip it over and lift it up. And there's a rose. It works. It works. And I decided to try my hand at these it's very 70s, but these radish roses, and you put them in ice water and they open, which is kind of cool. You just make little slits in the sides of them. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, and these are just little cherry peppers, and I used like what I use on cakes, those little what do you call it, cake tips, and I just put soft cream cheese in it. So yeah, there you have it. And this one was much more cheese forward. What else do I have to show you? Okay, sorry. Oh, those were my little cherry peppers. And yep, those were all my things. So I just kind of dished it out like the day before and then put it all together. And that's just my pumpkin just staring in my face. I was laying on the couch and I just looked up. You know, you feel like someone's watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, and this I want to show you. I showed you the other one that Austin had made. He literally took cardboard, toothpicks, glue, string, and dowel rods, and you name it, and conceived of this in his head. This is a boat. It's a ship, obviously. And he, painted everything black and gold. And he had made a smaller one. I showed you guys. He hasn't put the sails on this one yet. But look at all those little doors with the cannons. He's got these little tiny doors. And then this he painted, reminds me of some of the, scrolly artwork on the Titanic. Isn't that so cool? I just thought that was so cool. Look up, it's really big. Yeah, so just wanted to show you some crafts and keep the pictures coming because I love to show. Yeah, he's something else. He was not very in school. He did not like to read and not like academics, but he really has such a just a very complex way of thinking. And he micro focuses on things. And he wasn't diagnosed with ADHD, but the doctors were pretty sure that he had it. But back then, they didn't really test him for it. But the way he memorizes lyrics and writes music and everything, yeah, he's just very, very creative. Yeah, isn't that crazy? He will spend like literally all night working on it. I know, so much detail. Yeah, hey. Yeah, okay. So before I'll go through some of your comments, and then I want to watch some of Audit LA's stream from yesterday. And however you think about, some of the conflict and all that, I am just, I pick my battles, right? I'm just putting that aside, and I really want to play the the reading of the list by Nora, and just, I just think it's important to honor, what happened yesterday with the list reading and the protest, and the effort, I think was an A+. So let me. Okay, I'm gonna go through the comments. Here we go. Aw, girl, that's so sweet. Loved you since I found you from Doug Scott Kramer. Yeah, I got teary yesterday when I was reading last night when I was listening to the reading of the scroll of whatever you call it, the list, the receipt, the scroll. Thank you, Constance June. Happy channel birthday. We'll do a Zeno Marlene in honor of Doug and the channel. Everybody partake. I love it. Okay. Sharona trying to scarf down a ham sandwich and some of the best watermelon I've ever had. Oh, nice. Get my hands clean. Sticky fingers. Yeah, I hear you. Oh my goodness. That's a good question. What has been your favorite stream? Wow. Really good question. Okay, so several of them come to mind. I used to really love doing the chatathons. Those were really fun, tiring, but really fun. All of the, let's see. Okay, what was one favorite stream? Darn. It kind of depends because it depends what criteria. The most fun streams I ever did was with Kelly Copter, I have to say. It was really, really fun because we would just make fun of Scientology or silly commercials. Those were always really fun. Okay, if I have to pick one, I will pick the one where my husband came on and was Joseph J. Joseph. I have to say that was my favorite one. That was just so funny. His disclaimer. Maybe I should play it because it was just so funny. What else? I loved doing the Ask an SP. I had quite a few ex-Scientologists on, and I kind of picked a topic and asked them about it. I remember I had Mike Brown, but by the way, it was great to see Mike Brown last night on Aaron's stream. I just miss him so much. Such a cool guy. I did one with him about, he's a military guy, about the Scientology interrogations, the sec checks, as they call it. And I think we talked some about the, what are those court martial things? ComEvs. So committees of evidence. We talked about that. Good question. I like that question. Yeah, actually, let me, just for the heck of it, I'll play that real quick. It's only a minute or two, I think. Let's find him. Okay. Share this tab instead. Okay, this is Joseph J. Joseph's legal disclaimer.
So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Joseph J. Joseph of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe, attorneys at law, and I am acting as Marilyn's legal consultant. And my client has requested that I make the following disclaimer on her behalf. So please take note of this and please pay good attention to it. As you know, Marilyn is not a lawyer, nor does she have a law degree, but our office has determined that she is in fact legally blonde and thus is fully qualified to present evidentiary evidence as well as evidence-based evidence and of repetitive and redundant redundancies, and to expose said redundant redundancies as may be required for your education and edification. So please be advised that Marilyn is not responsible for anyone's misinterpretation or misapplication of any of the evidence-based evidence or redundant redundancies that she may have presented or is presenting presently or may present in the future. Or Furthermore, anyone's consternation, confusion, or constipation resulting from the presentations presented at any time in the past, present, or future. So please keep this in mind as you hear what she presents. She is not responsible for your reactions or responses to any of the material presented, regardless of the redundancies that may be included therewith. And with that, gentlemen, thank you, and please enjoy the following presentation.
Thank you so much. And Joseph J. Joseph Esquire, thank you for offering me 10%. If anybody wants to procure his services, yes, he's wonderful. And by the way, Joseph, I'm just wondering, what's your middle name?
Oh, Joseph.
Oh,
Joseph,
of course,
Joseph,
of
Joseph
course.
Esquire. Thank you for asking.
Esquire, right. I always have to remember that on the end, the ESQ.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Joseph J. Joseph. And honey, you're looking kind of hot in that suit. Maybe keep it on for later, you know. A little play.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool.
Bye. Love you. Yeah. Someone said you are the legal eagle.
Indeed.
Legal eagle. Bye, sweetie. So there you have it. Oh, there you have it. I always laugh. I never get tired of seeing that. I love the right. Who said that? Someone said or, right? Like or, and I was like, my reaction. Because I didn't know what he was gonna say. He just said he was gonna do a legal disclaimer. I was like, oh my God. It was too funny. I love the way he does not need to pause. He's got it down. Yeah. Yeah. Learning with the lawyer. I know. Well, it's not. There was like I don't know, a Tuesday morning. He's like dressed up in a suit, you know, with those silly glasses. Because he had made those glasses like that so that it wouldn't, because his glasses were glaring. So he did this weird like bent thing. He looks great in a suit. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what that sticks in my mind as just a really fun one, and I love when the family gets involved. It's really funny. Yeah, and that was really fun. But some of my more serious ones, like I said, a lot of the interviews that I've done with the ex-Scientologists and some of the cult deep dives have just been, for me, very memorable and some of my favorites. So let's play. Oh, wait, I wanted to go through some more of your comments. Yep, Clearwater Chad, been there for the long game. Yeah. Yeah, I should interview him and say, hey, you know, because he's been here since the beginning. And I should have him on again soon and talk about it. Just all of, we like to do those reminiscing streams every once in a while. So, Jojo, you have the best questions. Plans for the channel for coming 12 months. Yeah, I think that I would like to do, well, I have some videos that I want to do. We have a lot of things we do here, right? We talk about crafts, we talk about cults, we talk about all kinds of matters that pop up in the community. I like to hold space and talk about things that maybe some other channels don't want to talk about, which is totally fine. And like I said earlier, I pick my battles. There's things that I feel like I want to speak out about, and others, you know, not really worth my time. But I really love to take concepts and things that are applicable not only to cult recovery, but to everyday life and everyday people. So many of you have gone through certain traumas in your life, not necessarily cult trauma, but trauma is trauma, right? In so many ways. And I think I like to focus on the recovery and kind of understanding like that. To me, you know, knowledge is power. So understanding where I came from and how to navigate my healing has just been it's been very healing for me to have this channel. And so, Yeah, I appreciate all of you and I appreciate this channel. I don't take it for granted. I do need to take breaks. I really haven't been on a lot lately. I've been really busy with my daughter and the kids and all kinds of things. I was having a very deep discussion with my baby last night, who was 23, and I was telling him how my channel's gonna be 2 years old, the next day. He's like, wow, that's so cool, mom. And then we were talking about things like trolls and like he's very knowledgeable with the internet. He's been on the internet for a long time. And he said, mom, he's like, I like how you pull back when you need to and you take care of your mental health, and then you pick your battles, because he's like, you don't want to be known as a drama channel. And I was like, well, too late. No, I mean, some people probably do think I'm a drama channel. I don't really, I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm honest, and I do talk about things that maybe are considered drama, but I also like to talk about all the things, right? So to me, like I've said before, one of the things that I have kind of fought against in leaving a cult is this idea of, don't talk about that. You can't talk about that. So I feel like there's things that, I don't want to talk about because they're not worth talking about. There's other things that are worth talking about. So if that's called drama, then fine. Then okay. But I feel like this channel is a journey, and it's like a place to relax and talk about all the things, anything that's on your mind. There's really nothing off limits. So that's my little spiel. but Carter was right in saying that, take time for yourself, pick your battles, um, be in it for the long haul, because I was watching a certain expose on a creator that goes community hopping, and none that we really know of, but just somebody who likes to go community hopping, stir up trouble, and then go to the next one. And we've seen it happen. We've had people in this community that like to do that and then leave to go to another community, get kicked out of that community and go to another one. That's not my bag. I'm here to stay. And this is not something that I'm just doing until I get the next gig, or until I decide that I'm more excited about something else. So here I am. This is me. And thank you all for being here. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I just can't believe it. I know. See, that's what I just said. Exactly. So as far as plans for the channel, I do want to keep exploring other cults. I want to give as much support as I can to my ex-Scientology friends. And in the near future, I would like to be involved still again in fundraising for the cause. The cause meaning helping people leave Scientology, helping people recover from Scientology, and however that looks like, I will probably do some more crocheting and do some premiums for more donations for the SBTV Foundation. And I was backstage when Aaron was talking about, he was reading that letter from the person who had left Scientology. And this was a few days ago, is about the pandemic and about the quarantine that they were enforcing on the Sea Org members. And there was a letter that he was reading, or an email, I believe, that Aaron was reading, and he got choked up, and he was reading how someone was thanking him for the SBTV Foundation and for the help that they'd received, and said that they literally saved his life. So that's something I can get behind. That's something I really want to keep supporting. And however that looks like, I'm here for it. Itchy They is, now that your channel is too, we start buying the characters you crochet. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. I think I can do it in my store, and maybe give like a percentage to a charity, something like that. I will work on that. Yeah, I'm not really good with like the business end of stuff, so I gotta get more into the whole technology of it all, right? How to make it all happen. Asen, your daughter is a strong and special woman, just like her mama. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, she's a better person than me. She's much stronger. Oh, by the way, she said she wants to come on. We just have to work it out with her schedule, but she wants to come on and thank you all and talk to you and yeah, answer questions as much as we can. You know, there's things we can't talk about, but yeah. Boys, girls, ages. Yes, I think we talked about that. And I do have some things. She got oh my goodness, so many blessings. Thank you so much. And they're doing really good. They've got just about what they need. They could use some shoes, you know, at like people keep asking. There's a few things on the registry on the Amazon wish list if you want to check it out. The link is actually on my community page. I did a post last week and there's some links on there if anyone's interested. No, absolutely no pressure though. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. I was just thinking about that. I think you should plan a trip to Clearwater. Yeah, Duncan hates the heat in the summer, but I was thinking like if not sooner, definitely by March 13th, right? I think that would be really cool to do that cuz it'll be nice and cool down there. Not cool, but you know, I would love to get away from here during the February and March are like the hardest months for me up here in the Northeast, just because you want winter to be over with. It's like all the fun stuff is done with, right? So like you have Christmas, Valentine's Day, all those holidays are done with, and then you just have like dreary, gray, cold, sometimes snow. We had a lot of snow in February and March, and even April this year. It was just awful. So it'd be really fun to get away. Itchy Thetans. My friend has been fostering her niece for the third time, and she finally gets to adopt her. People with the capacity to foster very special humans. Yeah, we were talking about that last night about you know, how many times are they going to attempt reunification? You know, because at some point I think that it's in the children's best interest not to keep exposing them to abuse. Actually, it's never in their best interest to expose them to that, but there's no way they'll know, you know. But I hope. Can we all yes? Why is this not a hoochie boy? Oh my goodness. I love it. That food is artwork. Yeah. I just thought it was really fun. Me roses. Oh my goodness. I have to say, I'll have to find it and show you guys. I have seen most beautiful, like, you know, like a long stem rose, like if you lay it down, they somebody made, I'm trying to think where I found it. I have to look it up. Somebody made like roses out of ham, and it was like a side view of a long stem rose bud, and the leaves on the I can't remember what the stem was, but the leaves were like big basil leaves, and they look from afar when you just glance at it. Because I can't see very well, anyways, but just glancing at it, I'm like, they look like roses. They look like real long stem roses from the side. Okay, now that might be OG4. Oh, thank you so much, Rochelle. Gifted one. Yes, awesome. I get another cub. Yay, for my 2-year. That's amazing. This trip is amazing. I know. I don't know how he does it. It's just wild. He looks at a picture and makes it. Miniatures. Yeah, that is up your alley. That's right. Marcus definitely go. That's so cool. I'm sure you have it. I always thought I didn't have an imagination either, but then I realized that like I can look at stuff and copy something, but I can tweak things. So I don't know, like there's nothing really new under the sun, as they say, right? So like I never thought of myself as being imaginative, but I guess now that I can sort of look at something and crochet or think of something and crochet it, I guess I have imagination. I'm not sure how that works. Arkansas Flamingo. No matter what we think of anyone, second gens are traumatized. That includes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Duncan was right. Sharona. I was so happy to see Mike Brown in chat. I was too. I was grinning ear to ear when he popped on air and stream. Me too. It was great to see him. Constance Jim. Mike Brown has in his post an interview he did with another channel on Scientology, but not a Scientology channel. It was really good. I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that. Awesome. Joel McCoy, I sit here reflecting on the last 2 years, been a lot of ups and downs. Some have come and some have gone, but all in all, way more positives than negatives. I'm glad to have been here for it all. Proud Cub. Thank you. I'm so glad you've been here from the very beginning. You have. Absolutely. Yeah. Arkansas Flamingo, you aren't a drama channel. You just defend yourself. People speak about you. You are also devoted to the truth, especially coming from a cult where you're not allowed to think freely. Thank you. Thank you, Arkansas Flamingo. I appreciate that. Asen, I'm glad I found you and consider you in this space as a safe space and extra group therapy, so to say. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. You've become a great friend. Appreciate you, Asen. My hubby, hey y'all, lunchtime. Are you here or are you having lunch up there? I haven't heard the dogs bark, so I assume he's up at the A-frame. You should set up a website to sell your crochet merch worldwide. Well, I guess I could do an Etsy. I don't know. Do any of you have Etsy? I'm sure. I know there's a lot of crafters in here. I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Lisa McPherson 30th event is December 5th, I think. Okay, hubby, if you're listening, December isn't too hot down there. That sounds good. I would do that. SPTV, Never Ends Artology Kelly. That's a mouthful. Marilyn, if you're going to Clearwater this summer for a girls' weekend week, let me know because I have been trying to get a group to share an Airbnb. It's pretty cheap, actually. Oh, for this, I don't know if I'll be down there this summer, but yeah, send me the information. I'll check it out. Oh my God. Talk about blast from the past. Poet, you did a great job on the Jedi Rooms for my Mike bobblehead. Yeah, thank you. That was your idea, too. He had the imagination, and I just did it. Anna Marie, how's your daughter and the kids doing? They're doing good. They're getting into a routine, and they seem happy. They're just, plugging along, doing their kid thing. And my daughter's doing well. She's kind of getting them into like a schedule, and because they really haven't had a lot of stability. So they really love to have, like, I don't know, for some reason the two older, of course the little one can't talk, but the two older ones, they're so into their beds. They love the blankets that they like. They got these little comforter sets, and one I think is Bluey and the other one is one of them loves Frozen. Like, yeah, they love Frozen, so they have Frozen stuff, and yeah, they just love that. Oh, hey sweetie. This is Gail sending love. Liz, I'm going to play the reading of the list before I end. I really want to play that because that's so powerful. And thank you for sending that down to the protest. That's amazing. Hey, buckled up Buttercup. Congratulations on your 2 years. Thank you. Remember, your first one seems like it was just yesterday with a lot of ups and downs in between. Yep. All the best. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've come a long way. Oh, you are here, honey. Okay. Printing up a window order. Okay. Yes, we need windows. Winter Florida trip sounds like a possibility. Okay. All right. That's awesome. Oh, it wasn't your list? Oh, I thought you sent one. Oh, I thought I heard Audit LA saying there were two of them. So, but anyways, I'll play it anyways because it sounded like you and your brother were on it at the top of the list. So, okay, let me play that. I think I got through all the questions and comments? Okay. One sec, guys. There it is. Okay.
Failed science fiction writer who completely lost his mind.
Crank her up.
Was very good at typing. Very good at typing.
Who is talking right now?
Nora. Nora.
Where?
It gets a little louder. You can hear it when she starts reading them.
Whether or not they were correct or sane. So let's go on the receipt. Children's Scientology failed, updated on June 14th, 2024, via lizgale.com. Philip Gale, RIP. Liz Gale. Laura Anderson. Serge Delmar. Nora Ames. Christy Gordon.
That's her name.
Miriam Francis. Sam Francis. Elisa Hoy. Victoria Locke. Liz Ferris. Vanessa LaRose.
Hey,
Dylan
Vanessa.
Gill.
That's
Marissa Sigmund. Tyler Reeves. RIP. Doug Kramer. RIP. Kelly Copter. Jenna Miscavige. Justin Tompkins. Sterling Tompkins. Nathan Tompkins. Joey Chait. Marie Bilheimer. Aaron Poulin. RIP. Allison Carroll. RIP. Serge Obolinski. Sasha Obolinski. Valeska Paris. Melissa Paris. Gawain Baxter. Laura Baxter. Jamie Mustard. Daniel Mustard. Louis Repetto. Ian Rafalco. Tristan Silverman. Catherine Spolino. Kendra Blanco. Bianca Larson Lonkia. Nathan Rich. Natalie Webster. Lana Webster. Sina Kamula. Lauren Haggis. Astra Woodcraft. Zoe Woodcraft. Bree Mood. April Cass. Leah Farrow. Dallas Hill. Haley Dawn. Stephanie Caldini. Reese Quibell. Sunny Pereira. Damian Perkins. Vicky Palmer. Janice Grady. Derek Block. Alden Anderson. Sandrine Litchfield. Taylor Tweed, RIP. Sasha Zabitnoff. Julian Wayne. Catherine Wayne. Brandon Riesdorf. Dee Dee Riesdorf. Julia S. Gilman. Sean Cook. Sam Crabtree. Patricia Decker. Aurora Rucker. Shane Rybaki. Julian Schlesinger. Heather Powers. Melissa Holmes. Michelle Reed. Sarah Seltzer. Aaron Twiddell. Shane Waitman. Zeb Brady. Laura Brooke. Danny Armando. Zach Hopkins. Jason Harbatic. Andrea Lombard. Paul McDaniel. Sean Ongley. Shane Kelsey. Shelby Lafreniere. I can be loud too. Nina Laffer-Davia. Mike Laws. Tyler Adams. Mike Brown. Gary Jackson Moorhead. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Aaron Smith-Levin. Colin Smith-Levin, RIP. Sabrina Zimmer. Claire Headley. Mark Headley. Amy Scobie. Christy King Colbran. Mike Rinder. Tara Rial. Leah Remini. Nicole Remini. Shannon Ferrara. Mimi Faust. Valerie Haney. Laura DiCrescenzo. Amy Allen. Chantal Dodson. Sherry Owens. Michelle LeClaire. Chris Shelton. Daisy May.
Ask council. 'Cause I'm-
Unknown Child. Jeff Beaumont. Kyle Brennan, R.I.P. Jonathan Nidal, R.I.P. Quentin Hubbard, R.I.P. Lisa Marie Presley, R.I.P. Benjamin Keogh, R.I.P. Vic Stryker, R.I.P. Devin Farrow, R.I.P. Leah Crundle, R.I.P. Johnny Lewis,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Jordan Hobden, R.I.P. Samuel Zulli, Kelly Ann Silva, Nicola Kyle Carroll,
R.I.P.
Deanna Ross, Julie McKernan,
Sorry, I'm not gonna
Peter
get in your way. I'm
Duval,
just trying to get my screen so they can see me.
Sarah Marie Foley, Christy Boak, R.I.P. Also R.I.P. to Sarah Marie. Alexander Jench, R.I.P. Sonia Torrance, R.I.P. Ashley Fuller, R.I.P. Sky Chaliff, R.I.P. Mark Peters, R.I.P. Kimberly Rinder,
Oh, what happened?
Stevens,
Oh, there it goes.
Larissa Smith, Connor
Yes.
Rock,
Can you get it? Tell them to
Michelle
put it-
Klein
Can you
Haas, Garcia, Garibaldi Garcia, Sonia Dos Santos, Shane Arvaldo. I'm sorry, I was too far away. Shane Hutchins, R.I.P. Leah Kia,
Can you come back?
Stacy Moxon, R.I.P.
Here, can you ask-
Zane David James Gross, R.I.P. Katrina Reyes, Trisha Conley, Liz Conley, Jennifer Stewart Gorman, Tommy Gorman, Tony, unknown last name but loved, Chin Yen Ye, Amber Vanass McBride, Mike P. Jones, Heather Ruggieri, Kat McElhenney,
You find out
Scarlett
back up if
Hanna,
you need to back up.
Tiziano Lugli, Suzanne Rowe, Stephen Castle, Stephen, I should say. I was Tanya Castle, Brendan Teague, Sandra Kay, David Anthony, Jeremy Powers, Maureen Bolstad, Danny Ballou, Christy Ehrlich, Michael LaFleche Fancourt, Sarita Shoemaker, Raphael Franchi, David Franchi, James Dries, RIP. Noah Loddick, RIP. Andrea Russo Giannetti. Danielle Chamberlain. Kim McNeil. Sorry, I just saw a name I did not know was RIP. Sorry. Elton Garcia, RIP. Jeremy Kasowitz, RIP. Hel Greer. Rachel Wilkinson, RIP. Beth Ehrlich. Robert Wesley Clark, RIP. Jenny Strom. Sanafu Sally. Brighton Goss, RIP. Aaron Francis. Zarathustra Brady. Adelita Alvarez. Glenn Elchingham, RIP. Adam Hebel White, RIP. Devin Royce, RIP. Jonathan Ramsey, RIP. Jet Travolta, RIP. Like I said, guys, these are the names. It is not complete. As more and more people feel brave enough to speak out, to put their name on this list as a child survivor of Scientology, it is so important to acknowledge everybody on this list who's willing to put their name on there. And for those of people.
Yeah, what do you think? So, and that was such a long list, and it's not even all of them so far. And there will be more. I know there will be more. I'm glad that more will come out and speak out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's rough. Hearing all the RIPs and knowing that more than a few were because of self-inflicted ending their life. So that's just heartbreaking. It really is. Bianca, I didn't hear her name. I'm surprised if she wasn't on there, but like they said, it's just a partial list. It's not even complete. Eric Rader isn't on there. I think he's been put on another list. Joy, Joy, is it Vila? Yeah, I didn't hear her on. So yeah, they'll be adding more, I'm sure. Yeah. 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 So this is a big reason why I'm here. Oh, not a second gen. Right. She wasn't a child. I mean, she was very young. She was probably early, I think late teens, early 20s, right? When she went in. Yeah. Kelly, such a wonderful way to remember and honor them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Stasia. Good to see you. We're celebrating 2 years. Oh, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Linda. Miss you when you're not. I miss you all too. So I'm going to definitely try to be on more. I want to do some vertical. That's another goal I have, is to do some more vertical live streams. I like doing those. Well, we'll think of some fun stuff. And always send me your pictures of whatever you want me to show, within reason, of course. Yeah, I like to see the pets and any like landscape, whatever pretty pictures of scenery, your crafts, anything you like to work on, anything. Just send them to me. I'll definitely show them. I love that sense of community and getting to know you all and seeing what you're up to. It's hard to talk about cults all the time, so I just love to talk about all the things. Speak up for us in the back. Yeah, Nancy, you are a big part of this community, and everyone who helps out, all the mods and the people in the back like Giorgio. Thank you so much for everything. And yet you can email me. Yeah, that's a good point. You gotta have my email to email me. He said, as painful as this all is, I understand the poor souls who thought the only way out was out of life. Shows how deep down in the darkness and hope. Sorry. I have a really hard time with reading comprehension sometimes. My heart breaks for them. Yeah. Yeah, I get it because I thought that the Door of Hope way was the only way. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, Susie, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, thank you to all the mods. Amazing. You are a huge part of this community. I couldn't do it without you. And I saw somebody ask a question. I don't know what happened. I thought I had it starred. Maybe it got starred. About do I have any mods that were with me from the beginning? In the very beginning, I didn't really have any mods. I had Goldie. And then when she left, I had a few friends for a while, but people that I've had that have been here from the beginning, like Giorgio, he wasn't a mod till maybe a year and a half ago, but was about it had to be over a year. But just people that I had gotten to know in my chat, I just put it out there and they decided to mod for me. And yeah, it just was awesome. My Pomeranian, I go up playing with a cat toy. I'm all, I love Pomeranians, as you know. Yes, Nora has a solemn voice for this reading, just perfect. Yes, she was very good for that. Yeah, she has a very good voice for that. Absolutely. So, all right, everybody. Sage is on vacation in Michigan. Nice. Nice. All right, this was really fun. I'm glad we did this. A little solemn ending, but yeah. So here's to the next year. I'm really excited about some things that are coming down the line, and yeah, we'll just keep plugging along, right? Looking for my outro. Some people have it set up to automatically do the intro and the outro, but I don't know. It just seems like a lot because sometimes you can see the screen before it goes on out. So whatever. So this is how I do it. But anyways, great to see you all. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. I read them all. Send me an email if you like. All the things. We will talk to you soon and have a great day. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.